I want you to listen to something. In 1997, hydrophones, underwater microphones spread across the Pacific Ocean, picked up a sound. Not just any sound, a sound so loud it was detected by sensors over 3,000 miles apart. No AA scientists gave it a name, the bloop. And to this day, nobody can fully explain what made it. Which means somewhere in our ocean, something happened that we still don't understand. The bloop happened in the summer of 1997. Multiple autonomous hydrophone arrays, originally built to detect Soviet submarines during the Cold War, triangulated the source to a remote spot in the South Pacific, west of the southern tip of South America, not far from Antarctica. Which means something down there made a noise powerful enough to travel thousands of miles through water. For context, blue whales, the loudest animals on Earth, can be heard maybe 1,000 miles away under perfect conditions. The bloop was heard across an entire ocean basin. Multiple sensors, separated by continental distances, all picked it up simultaneously. What made it stranger was the frequency. Ultra-low frequency sound, the kind that rumbles below what most creatures produce, travels incredibly far underwater because it doesn't get absorbed quickly by seawater. The bloop had a rapid rise, a sharp attack, and then sustained for about 1 minute before fading. Scientists compared it to biological sounds, tectonic activity, ice movements, and human-made sources. None of them matched perfectly. Which raises the question, if it wasn't an animal, and it wasn't geology, and it wasn't us, what was it? Actually, several theories emerged over the years, and each one gets us closer to an answer, but not quite close enough, which is what makes this so fascinating. Theory 1, icequakes. Large icebergs calving off Antarctica, or ice shelves fracturing and flexing under pressure, can produce loud, low-frequency sounds that propagate for thousands of miles. In fact, NOAA eventually attributed the bloop to this, an icequake, from a massive ice event. The acoustic signature does resemble ice cracking under stress, but the pattern, duration, and specific tonal quality don't match other confirmed icequake recordings perfectly. Some researchers noted the bloop had characteristics, a certain organic rise and fall that felt different. Theory 2, unknown megafauna. Could there be an undiscovered giant creature lurking in the deep? It's a compelling thought, and the bloop became internet folklore partly because of this possibility. But biology has limits. Even the largest whales can't produce sound at that amplitude and bandwidth simultaneously. The ocean is vast, sure, but acoustic monitoring has become extensive since the Cold War. If something that big existed and vocalized regularly, we'd have heard it again. We haven't. The bloop was a one-time event. Or was it? Theory 3, military activity. Classified sonar tests, underwater explosives, experimental propulsion systems. All possibilities that governments might not want to discuss. Nations don't always disclose what they're testing in remote international waters, but military sounds typically have different acoustic profiles, sharper, more mechanical, often repetitive or patterned. The bloop's organic-sounding rise doesn't fit neatly into known naval signatures, and no agency has come forward to claim it. Which means we're left with an icequake explanation that almost works, a creature hypothesis that probably doesn't, and a military angle with no evidence. The mystery isn't solved. It's just quieter now. So what was the bloop? Probably ice, maybe something else. The truth is, the ocean is still mostly unexplored. We've mapped more of Mars than our own seafloor, and every now and then, something down there reminds us how little we actually know. The hydrophones are still listening, and if it happens again, we'll hear it. Thanks for watching.